Hey there, it's Trisha, and I want to go over Tuesday, October 20th. I want to go over a couple of the setups that occurred yesterday using the new setups, and those were made available to everybody who in the past bought the ebook. So make sure if you didn't get the download link to get the new version of the ebook to shoot me an email and I'll make sure to get you that link. But we use a few setups with charts with indicators for confirmation before ever getting into a trade. And if you'd like more information on the setups, you go to www.easyemintrade.com. And just a reminder, the webinar is tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Eastern, and there are still a couple spots available. So if you're interested in that, just check that out at the website as well. All the information is there, and we'll be going over all the setups during that webinar. And this is a setup that that we took yesterday morning at about 10:10, and this is in the ebook described as the range trade using a conservative entry. Conservative entry would be when you hit the outer band here, once you close below the midline, then you could enter in, provided that your indicator here is in line for a short, and it is. So once this bar closes under that middle line, entry was a quarter under there, which put us under the close from the previous day. So entered in here, had to sit through a little bit of sideways action before it did finally move, and we were expecting to just get back down to support area here based on these bars here, and we got the added bonus where it actually traded right down to the floor trader pivot. So that was great. So we took our first profit, we took 2/3 off the table, and then we just trail stopped following it down, and so that worked out fine. The aggressive entry would be when you hit the outer channel at a resistance area. As you can see, we're at a resistance area based on here, and then once your indicator starts rolling over and crosses below 80, you could take that. That is aggressive because this won't be in line, and then also you don't know that you're actually going to go lower. So again, up to you what fits your risk tolerance and your personality, but whenever I can, I'm going to definitely opt for the conservative entry. And this trade occurred at 11:35. I had left for lunch, but we had said if price can get below this pivot point here, you could look for a squeeze short, or you could look for an entry here using our new setups. And so that would be closing under the pivot point, which we did, closing outside the bottom line, which we did, indicator rising above 20, which it is, and the red is above the green for a short. So you'd enter in a quarter under there. So obviously that worked, perfectly. That was picture perfect. So a lot of people were trading at lunch that were in the room, and they did get that. Wish I did, but unfortunately was not here to take it at lunchtime. And right around the same time of at the trade that I just pointed out to you, you did have a squeeze firing off. You would have wound up getting in a little bit later than where you did on the Keltner channel, but you had a squeeze firing off as well, so you could have taken it there, or you also had a trend line break. So you actually had three different ways that you could have entered that exact same trade. I think the earliest that you would have got in, though, would have been on the Keltner channel, and that would have yielded you the most profits. But anyway, they all lined up at the exact same time. So again, up to you how you would have wanted to enter that. So I hope that helps, and you can check out the setups if you're interested at www.easyemintrade.com.